You know, with all like,
you paying attention what he's saying, cuz?
It's just like almost like consequence is not thought about enough. So everything is so
consequence. That was some real shit. He said like, yo, he said it's almost like consequence ain't being thought about enough type shit.
Dismissed. That shit took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Like you don't put that on someone. Like that's the thing that you better be super sure.
You know what you're talking about, right?
Like that. Like you have to be super sure before you put
the shit that son accused them of, the shit that the lawyer dude started accusing them of.
Even when we were doing the worst things, we were doing bad. We had those kind of rules. There was a line: no women, no kids. You know, you hear those sayings, but those are things that I took from the street. You know, morals, integrity, code. Those things I took because we lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like it meant a lot to me. I took that really hard, and I knew that we was gonna walk through that. We was gonna walk through that because you know, first of all, it's not true, and the truth is.
Hold on, yo, did you think that I was? You remember when the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake shit was going on, right? You know how no matter what, it seemed like I was just super anti Kendrick Lamar, right? Bro, I did not understand. I didn't understand how nobody I knew, like as a man, you could rock with a motherfucker saying that about somebody, consistent playing. I didn't get it. Like to me, like even if you rapping and you throw that out there, it's all I'm gonna shut everything off. I'm like, cause we always do judge people based on their character. So it was like to me that shit was saying so much about some cat that like, yo, bro, like. The kind of things that people be saying about each other or just on social media about each other and shit, I would rather y'all got in the ring and just fought. That would be better than to say some of the shit that people be saying, right? You agree or no? That is a thing. That is a thing, bro. That is a thing, cuz. Don't sweat it, though, cuz. Hey, don't sweat it.
At the end of the day, it still reigns supreme.
When you're feeling these feelings, how do you then bounce back and get back to being Jay-Z?
I don't know. This is the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah,
actually, it was just like, all right, man, we played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
Played enough defense. 20. And yo, I was one of them dudes. I was talking mad shit about Hov. Like, yo, cause I needed him. Like, that's my guy, but I just needed an interview or something, gang. I needed like.
Yeah. And they were like.
Cause I mean, you know,
you wouldn't even have a video.
All the stories be bad, but I know I love Hov, man. I know Hov keep it real. That's one thing I do. I know Hov keep it real, gang. That's a fact.
But in our mind, the fact that we released an album was proof enough of concept. We did it. That was hard then. Remember, we're not in control of distribution, marketing, anything.
Damn, boy.
We're on like a street team approach to this. And so when we put the album out, that was the win.
Yeah.
And that play was just there. Damn, I thought I had that.
Anyway,
I said, got him.
Gonna hear reasonable doubt.
Did you feel that way at the time?
I said, got him.
No, at the time I wanted a deal.
Were you dejected?
Every single label, huh?
Did you feel like dejected or?
I wasn't. Yes, I was rejected, not dejected.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? Like every door was, but I always believed in myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't a moment that I thought I'm not good enough for this industry. At every rejection, I thought, why do they have this guy in place? He doesn't know what's going on.
Like they're slacking. They're not seeing the vision. When you look back at that time, are there things that you're glad that you didn't know?
Yeah, of course. It's almost like if you're in the room and you go through this room and you get to the end and you open the door and you're like, wow. And then you turn back and you turn the lights off and it was like pits and snakes. You know, your naive nature just naturally navigated you through the dark. And that's made up for the things that we didn't know. And it helps because you can learn something so much that you just tap out. I think that happens a lot in the music business. Like people get in the music business for the right reasons and they're very passionate about it, but then it becomes mundane.
It reminds me of an old Kanye quote of something he said about you when he said, with Jay, you always see the win. What do you think he meant by that?
I think that showed the entire picture from You Must Love Me to Regrets to you know, soon you understand.
You know
But
any of
the
them
wins
songs
is
he
so
said?
big that I can see where that can
Shit.
dominate a person's memory. You forget the losses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or the perception.
or that becomes the perception that it's
Right.
only wins. And then I do say I will not lose.
Well,
So
I
I
was
could
gonna-
add to the perception.
I will
as well.
not
I was gonna say you
lose.
also are really good at kind of like you have a
Hey, yo,
discipline
cuz,
of
why you
almost,
don't like
shrugging
Jay-Z?
off
Cuz, like, tell me
any
why you
kind
don't
of
like
perception
Jay-Z,
of a
cuz.
loss. Like,
Yeah.
what's the next
me why you don't
year
like
for
Jay.
82? I'll look at you like it's crazy, like, you know?
Yeah, because
Like-
it all wins. If I had 0.0 point
What you mean by
point
prefer?
one of the Nets, I won.
Word.
It's like I had ownership in a basketball team in Brooklyn.
Is that
Okay.
something you continue to apply? Like,
Yeah.
when, God forbid, something goes wrong.
Why can't
don't
you
freak
prefer
out.
both? Like,
we can
you see what I'm saying? Like,
God
what made
forbid,
you
something
not?
goes
What
wrong.
made
Something
you
goes
not
wrong.
prefer
Everything in
Jay-Z?
life happens for your greatest good.
Mhm.
Everything. I had to not get a deal in order to become who I am today. It didn't feel like the greatest blessing of all. It was the greatest blessing that I didn't get a deal, right? So again, everything
Did
in your
you-
life
do you
is
know
not
if
happening
Jay-Z
to
tells
you, it's happening
stories?
for you.
Good.
When
Do
you,
you, I'm,
Don't skip
okay,
over
I'm
that.
about to say, because
Yeah.
to me, it's
It's
just
not
like, all right,
happening
now
to
I
you.
understand that. I can
It's
rock that.
happening for you. You just got to know the distinction. Everything is just how you relate to it. There's no good or bad. Shit happens. It's life.
when did you reach that acceptance of that concept then?
I read a lot of books early, Seed of the Soul, Celestine Prophecies, and, you know, all these different books, and I was picking up all these gems and jewels on the way. But I was also 26 when I came in, and I lived a lot of life
Yeah.
in those 26 years. Marcy to Trenton, New Jersey, to Cambridge, Maryland, to Newport News, Virginia. I met all sorts of people, been in all sorts of situations, and I came out without a scratch. Never been to jail.
3 shots never touched me.
3 shots never touched me. I've never been, I came out unscathed. It's very rare. And I was always curious after that. Once you reach that part, like I've had the living, and now I'm like, man, why did that happen? I'm always questioning, like, why did that happen? Why did it happen that way?
I want to ask you just a little bit about
Yeah,
the
Hov
written
is my guy,
testimonies, specifically, just because that was the most recent.
No matter
release.
what, when I
I
think of
it
his
came out, like, right
music,
before the pandemic started. So
Yeah.
no
that
matter
good
what,
day.
like,
the day.
Yeah,
when I think of some music, I just can't think of nothing. It's like, to me, it's just like, yo, bro, and I think music is definitely like watered down. But I just think that the bonus we get, because you're gonna get good songs, but I think the bonus we get with music being watered down is we get mad extra music. It's mad more music. But for that time, when it wasn't like a YouTube and mad people out there just like fucking around and like, you know what I'm saying? When it wasn't like that. Oh, stop playing with us. When it wasn't like that, like Jay-Z was the king. Like it was like Jigga held it down 6 summers. Damn, where's the love? And people, I mean, you know, you had motherfuckers from other places that was doing their shit and everything too, but New York was pretty much like at the height of a lot of shit. So and Jay-Z was like undisputed, under fucking disputed, gang.
It's so noisy and just so
Undisputed.
unorthodox. Flux capacitor.
You know what's funny about that? So I don't know if you remember this. You and I were emailing about that. Because I wrote about that album. And I said, this verse is crazy even if it's offbeat.
Yeah.
And you said that being offbeat was the point, champ. And I was like, well, what can I say to that?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you need to sit in the pocket. 'Cause my pocket is always, it's like with a foot over the thing anyway. It's always hanging to the last moment. And it's like, because sometimes I try to fit a lot of words into like a small space. Then that last word just like get in the door.
Sticking with a written testimony, you have a couple of verses on there that I really like because they kind of speak to what's going on with you in a broader sense in the culture. Like on Universal Soldier, I think it is, when you said that you don't keep the same energy for the DuPonts and the Carnegies.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to talk a little bit about this idea of like you said earlier, like the things that you do for the culture, the ways that you put on, the ways that you try to
The only reason I don't fuck around, because I do know Cuz be, and I'm not saying you got a beef with Jay-Z, but yo, Cuz, What do you feel like? Do you feel like Jay-Z like play a giant role in hip hop culture in general? Like, does he have the biggest impact of any rapper of all time in hip hop culture? Is that Jay-Z or is anybody bigger than him?
He got a big role in hip hop for sure.
Is it bigger than Nas' role?
Of course, but he went further.
Okay. Oh, I like that, cuz. Yo, cuz, that was one of the first times, man, that I felt like you cap it real as you could right there, and I like that. I like that, cuz.
And move forward, but kind of the pushback that you get sometimes about like people
Bang Bang Doodle Stain.
capitalists.
Keep in mind, spanking cuz and Madden at the same time,
I'm
man.
thinking that verse
Wilding on him
specifically.
right now, too.
The only thing I
19-0
was the American dream until we started being successful. And it was like, wait a
19-0.
minute, you selling out.
Nigga took 19-0 and made it 12-7. Yo, niggas' minds is crazy. Nigga broke it up.
That's a mind game.
It's a mind game. You heard Ho? It's a Jay-Z ball for
Like,
everything,
I'm
man.
not going for that.
Nigga knew what
Like,
cuz was doing out here. Oh,
I
hold
make
on. Don't worry about it, though.
first.
We good?
And then I make sure that I'm compensated for my art. I didn't take advantage. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people. I didn't take it. No one. That's not my reputation. That's not what I do. I didn't
not
get
what I
here
do.
by taking advantage of people or taking advantage of, the loopholes in the system or some wrinkle in the capitalist structure. That structure exists, and I just see the world for what it is, not for what I want it to be. I'm a realist, not an ideal. It's not idealistic. People speak about the world how they want to see it. You're never gonna win like that.
You said something just now though about you pushing independence, right? Kind of like in the spirit of Prince. When you embody that, do you feel like you are kind of setting a mold or leading a charge for like what the successful black man is allowed to do, and like breaking these spaces, breaking these confines?
Yeah, I even want you to take that out of your vocabulary.
Take what?
Allowed. You know what I'm saying? We're not allowed to do anything.
Yo, cuz, take allowed out your vocabulary, you heard?
In order for someone to allow you, they have to have
Take allowed out your vocabulary, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
No one has authority over us. We exist like everyone else here. No one can allow us to do anything. But that word comes from a real space. And I want to eliminate all those type of words for us.
Yeah.
Yes, so the answer to that is yes.
When you're on a mission to eliminate words like allow, like you said, do you feel like that makes you a target sometimes from?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. What's the Nipsey thing? Pray for me, y'all. One day I'm gonna have to pay for these thoughts. Real niggas is extinct. It ain't safe for me, my dog. These are real fucking lyrics.
You've come back to that a lot in the last few years. Like the more reveal me, the more they will kill me. Stuff like that. When you say they, like who is that?
Whatever the threat to, however the system is set up to keep things at status quo and keep us in a position of using words like allow. So anyone that's culpable in creating the system that we operate under, that's they.
Shap up.
That's they. And it
Appreciate
goes beyond color.
Appreciate the follow. What you mean by what you was just saying? You said what? Illness? What's that? What you talking about? Jay-Z? What the fuck is this, cuz? Yo, cuz, what's that? What you was just doing? Don't do that, cuz. I'm with... My bad. I thought it was a command. Fuck got illness on a command. My fault, gang. What up, though? Who you like, Jay-Z and Nas?
A lot where it was just like, okay, this
we
is
watching Demon Worshippers today?
Him.
Yeah.
And for help.
What you mean by that, gang? You talking about Jay-Z? Like, yo, bro, I ain't heard, that's my guy, I ain't heard him talk in a while, so I had to kind of like, sometimes you gotta reintroduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it been a minute since he even been out there talking, so it's like, but he's saying that shit, bro. He talked about like, yo, bro, motherfuckers throwing my name in the with the little kid shit. I had to ask cuz like to remind him about the Kendrick Lamar Drake shit. For me, everybody else could go along with the stuff they want to go along with, but for me, nah, I like, bro, you can't. I don't think you could just do that. Come on, bro. I don't think you could just do that shit right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit that's really fucked up, bro. And like, just throwing dudes' names, like, I don't think that, especially being from New York, right? In order for you to be a devil worshiper, you gotta believe in God. And most dudes, like, New York is a weird place where you could, you know what I'm saying? You like, it's not really so like religious. Not everybody on it. So I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people start saying people worship the devil, I be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Would you say it's facts the people he hangs around and praises are praising the demon? The facts, proof, and the... Alright, so tell me how you know they praising the demon. Break it down. Put it in the chat. Like, when something is a fact, you could just make it simple. Like, I think like you like I could explain in a tiny paragraph on the chat how the devil is a non-existent thing. Like, a dude you could like somebody to pray like, yo, son gonna like to talk to you and give you like for things to go well for you. Shit, man. Like, but you know, like, to each his own with beliefs and shit. Some beliefs is just cool, man. Everybody should kind of be allowed to just have their shit and, you know what I'm saying? Like, believe what you want to believe, but like, it's way better, like, more logical, more fire conspiracies and thoughts out there that I just think dudes ain't really paying attention to properly. You see what I'm saying? Like, we ain't, like, you know what I mean? Like, we think, like, I don't get mystical at all. I can't do mystical. Like, I can't do mystical like that. And I think regular human shit is dope anyway. So when it come to, like, you know what I'm saying? When it come to, like, I don't even need to hear about demons and devil worshippers. Man, it's serial killer documentaries out here. Like, y'all ever heard of that? Y'all ever heard of that black, it was like a black couple, I think they were from like Illinois or something, but they had body wild kids. It was like a black couple, bro. Like, I was just ran into some joint about them the other day. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Now, why wouldn't I want to? Because they went like from state to state. They killed people in Illinois, like, what's that place with Green Bay at? Wisconsin? Is it one of them? Minnesota, Illinois, like Wisconsin, Ohio, Indiana. They was killing motherfuckers all over the place. And like, yo, bro, I want to go out, and they went down, killed some white people in Cincinnati. I'm like, they killed black. They was killing black people and white people. So I was, at the end of the day, I was just like, hey, bro, you know what, man? Like, I'd rather, as opposed to like, yo, this rich dude sold his soul to the devil because motherfuckers was saying it. Like, we don't got it's no blood, no gore. The only thing we keep getting is motherfuckers lying. Like, oh, this person got caught. Well, next time we gonna, like, it's not even like, yeah, sometimes I think we just be locked into the craziest narrative, but I don't believe in devil worshiping. You say you ain't even see Cuz? Yeah, Cuz used to be a Hebrew Israelite. Shout out to Cuz, man. He ain't Hebrew
like,
Israelite no
don't
more.
Fuck with no rap shit.
Oh wow.
Not like out like that, but
Yeah,
you know,
that's the energy.
Like the energy. It's like you see the energy.
See, yo, you see the energy. The energy, they gonna
how
clip
you
that.
described last year as being angry, and for the first time in a while, yeah, I wondered what it felt like to be pulled back into that feeling and how